Hi, so we're back. Then again, I haven't really recorded ZZZ since like 1.0, but I'm doing the summer event, I'm loving it, and I thought I'd record the rest of it because I'm having a really good time with both the story, the characters, and the overall atmosphere vibe. Anyway, to get kind of summary of what's been going on, I also want to just like, look at this, like, because Alice is such a like graceful, elegant character, and then having her crashing out, freaking out about all the things going on. So basically, they Yuzuha and Alice invite us over to a summer resort, but then also to become managers of it, all three of them, along with, I guess, four of them with Monato. And I don't know, I just thought I'd share the screenshots and voice them really quick before getting into the second part. Yeah, and then like basically there's a guy from another business that's trying to get the resort out of business, who's like a rival or has a grudge we don't really know yet. And he's trying to make business drop or have people leave by having all these spooky things happen, which is very fitting because Spook Shack is literally in the team name. So yeah, I just thought I'd do a quick voiceover of, obviously not going to do real justice, but I just was like, eek! This balloon, this painting, and this plushie. It's so good. It's so good how her English VA did it. And then we have I can't! This is horrifying. They're completely asymmetrical. Stunning, beautiful, perfect. And then the last one, I don't think. Yeah, no, there was a one in the middle. But yeah, that's basically it. All right, let's get back to the game. It's just, I adore the voice acting. It's the best. Midsummer Fantasy Summer Nights Counterattack. Asterisk about the suspicious incident. We may have settled on a relaxed and waited out approach, but just in case, let's split up with Yuzuha and Alice to check in with folks around the resort and find out what's been going on. Make sure I I should go back to. Yep. Otherwise, you just are gonna see my whole setup. Mr. Wise, you're here. Sorry I've been dealing with tourist complaints all day, so I'm a bit low on energy. Please don't mind me. Miss, please take a break. I've managed to keep the remaining resort guests calm with some entertainment discounts. If you keep pushing yourself like this, your body won't be able to handle it. Mr. Wise came to see us for a reason, I'm sure. Is there anything we can help you with? I'd like to know about the resort to get closer to the truth about the haunting. I see. No need to be so formal. We'll answer as best as we can. About your debt situation with Willis. Willis, that guy suddenly showed up after the resort had been operating for just over a year. Due to rumors of hauntings when we first opened, our business took a nosedive, and we couldn't even recover our initial investment. That's when he came to us saying he couldn't bear to see the place go under and wanted to help. Back then, Willis was already a division manager at Three Gates Corp, which is the company that is trying to run us out. Riding high on his own success, years have passed and he's still stuck in that manager position with no promotions. Ha, I guess that's karma catching up with him for all his dirty deeds. Long story short, we're desperate back then and thought we'd find a lifeline, missed signing a contract with him, and according to the agreement, Three Gates Corp gave us a huge sum of money with a strict deadline before payment. That money only prolonged the resort's struggles, and after several years, we still haven't generated any real profits. Now with the deadline approaching, we're running out of time. What happens if you can't pay up? According to the terms of agreement, the resort will be transferred, there we go, to Three Gates Corp. I suspect this is their scheme along to take the resort. No use crying over past mistakes now, so we only could save enough money today to pay off the debt and interest. I wouldn't have to lose sleep over that snake Willis anymore. Give me more info. Inna. MP's got something to say. MP spent all night patrolling with that tanuki called Kaminosuke, but we didn't spot anyone suspicious. But MP saw a mosquito landing on thin air. Oh? Inna. I'm not too sure either. I was really sleepy, so maybe I saw it wrong. I'm gonna bring a camera and take another stroll tonight. Maybe I'll run into it again. Ooh. Nah. This isn't a haunting, right? If it is, MB won't tell a soul. God protect the resort's reputation. Aww. Actually, Mr. Wise, there's something I haven't mentioned before. This resort was built 11 years ago, and back then it was called Midsummer Resort. We've kept that for most people until now. Midsummer, okay. Miss, about this. Eggy. I think they called it like I don't know. I don't remember how to pronounce it. No need to keep hiding it anymore. Wise, Alice, and Yusa shouldn't have done so much for us. We shouldn't keep staying silent about this. Fantasy Resort was one of Midsummer Inc.'s assets, the same Midsummer Inc. that once rivaled Three Gates Corp. in military tech before disappearing during the fall of the old capital. CEO of Midsummer Inc. was my father, was his boss and MP's first master 11 years ago during the fall of the old capital. Oh gosh, he was swallowed by the hollow along with almost all of Midsummer Inc.'s assets. For all this, he planned to transform Midsummer Inc. from the military industry to entertainment. Midsummer Resort was meant to be the first step in this transformation. Unfortunately, his departure in the company's downfall turned everything into foam on the waves. Due to the fall of the old capital, the resort's opening was postponed indefinitely. Teresa's father showed me great kindness, so I stayed here with the other staff, tending to Midsummer Inc.'s remaining assets to look after the day I'll miss. After 6 years, I felt I was finally capable of standing on my own 2 feet, so I decided to properly take care of my father's inheritance, this resort. So I opened this resort to visitors 5 years ago. But if we kept calling it Midsummer Resort, its connection to Midsummer Inc. would be too obvious. To avoid unnecessary controversy, after careful consideration, we decided to rename it Fantasy Resort. I'm sorry we didn't share all this earlier. It wasn't intentional. We just didn't expect all of this to happen. I hope what we shared can help you get closer to the truth behind the haunting. Bunch of clues, but truth behind the haunting is still a bit hazy. I understand. I'm sorry. If I come across any other clues, I'll be sure to let you know. Okay, making sure we are... Yep, we are still recording. After wrapping up the chats with the resort staff, you joined Alice and Yuzaha in a quieter spot to exchange what you each found out. Three gates, Midsummer Resort, and mosquitoes hovering in mid-air. So many threads to untangle. Better meet up with Alice and the others to put our heads together. Oh, so there's more to it than I thought. I feel like there's something that could be a crucial clue. What MP said and what Therese said? There's quite a bit of info there, but keep spacing out like that, it'll muscle grow in your head, Alice. Wake up. Hold up, Yuzaha. Let me think about this some more. It's like that feeling when a painting looks symmetrical, but something's off in some tiny corner, and you just can't figure out where. It's driving me crazy. Take your time and think on it, Wise. We've got a few helpful details from that last round of questioning. Maybe what Willis, being a mid-level exec at the Resort Gates, had his eye on isn't the Fantasy Resort itself, but the Midsummer Incorporated backing behind it. What could Midsummer Incorporated mean to him? He had to get Therese to hand over the resort. He first spread rumors about it being haunted, then played the nice guy to get close, saddled the place with debt, and just wait for it to slowly collapse so he could take it over legally. That explains why he stirred up trouble the other day. If the resort managed to recover and cover its debts, his whole plan would fall apart. He had no choice but to try and sabotage his business. So yeah, basically the guy came over, be like all intimidating, and be like, wow, your resort's trash and whatnot. Even hired some goons to act as, guests, and then he full on like had some spooky hologram nonsense that freaked Alice out and made the guests really freak out, and that's why they're having a bit of trouble now. And it's funny because Alice and Yuzaha literally beat up some goons on the beach, and I'm like, this is silly, but it's great. Now all that's left is the haunting itself. We can just figure out how they pull off these ghostly tricks. Yuzaha, why'd you suddenly grab my tail? So you'll stop making those weird noises while you're thinking. Beautiful. Don't stress too much, Alice. When you're stuck, it's best to take a break and relax. Wise is right. Keep frowning like that and you'll give yourself wrinkles. I heard from MP that the resort made pretty good money yesterday, so we went ahead and fixed up the offshore fishing boat. Why don't you head out for some fishing and clear your minds? Well, standing here getting nowhere isn't gonna help, but Yuzaha, aren't you coming with us? If going out to sea means listening to someone go, Non-stop. I'll pass. I'll stay here and keep an eye on the resort. You two go enjoy the sea breeze and clear your heads. Cute. It is kind of silly that, you know, obviously this isn't like an open world game, but like you can't even like sit down and stuff. Gotta always be on the standing grind. Alice has been frowning the whole way. I heard the resort's big ship is fixed now, so I'll take her out to sea to clear her mind. Even though the trouble isn't over yet, I'm just a bamboo in charge of going out to sea. When I can't be of much help, the least I can do is stick to my post. I got the resort's big boat repaired. With that beauty back in our stream, we can sail out farther and catch even bigger fish. Come to think of it, I left my fishing rod in front of the HDD system before bed last night. Early this morning, Fairy said she was bored to upgrade with an auto fishing program. Maybe I should... About that. Maybe I should give it a try today. So, I guess this is a tutorial for that, but I've already taken advantage of it quite a bit. I'm heading out to sea now. But I guess that's a good reminder for people. Together with MP and Alice, you board the large boat and head out toward waters farther from the resort. Yeah, this is a pretty decently sized boat. Fantasy bar.
Something feels off, but what exactly?
What's on your mind, Alice? Want to share?
I'm sorry, Wise. You came to help me clear my mind, and I've just been lost in thought the whole time. I was just wondering, what exactly is the true nature of those ghosts? There's this strange, unsettling feeling of déjà vu that I can't shake. Yuzuha is right. Only those brave enough to face the supernatural have the right to uncover the truth. Everyone at the resort deserves to know that truth. I don't want to be the trembling little bunny, cowering in fear of the unknown anymore.
Déjà vu is a signal from our subconscious. Don't ignore that feeling. The answer might be hiding in the everyday things around us. Alice, let's hold those thoughts for a bit. Look over at the horizon. I think I just spotted dolphins.
Where? Symmetrical dolphins are the most adorable. Can you point them out to me?
Oh.
It feels like ever since I met you, Yuzuha, and Manato, everything's been changing.
Does change make you uncomfortable?
Change means the unknown. It means losing something. Just like ghost stories. It scares me. But now, I see it differently. It's not too bad. Every day I spend with you guys is a pleasant surprise, brought about by change. I feel like I might have said something a little embarrassing. Just don't tell anyone, especially not Yuzuha. Oh, and I think there's a whale over there.
What? A whale? Where?
Come a little closer, and I'll tell you.
Don't mind me. I really like Alice. After spending a long afternoon on the boat with Alice, you return to resort. Not a great sign if there are ghosties again. A great day at sea, spotted by some spoiled by some poorly timed, man-made supernatural occurrences. Better get out on the case of Alice and Yuzuha to deal with these mood killers ASAP.
It looks like something's happening again.
Alice, are you all right?
Come this way.
I'm fine, but there's something else that's been bothering me. Wise, would you mind coming with me to check it out?
Wise, Alice, you're just in time. Just as we predicted, once the resort started developing normally, the ghosts couldn't sit still anymore. The ghosts in broad daylight, now that's something you don't hear every day. They must be really desperate. Don't worry, Manato made sure to evacuate all the nearby visitors right away, so this shouldn't have much of an impact on the resort's image. Alice, what's wrong? I see! A mosquito hovering in midair. That must be what's going on. What you thinking? You'll have to excuse me, but I need to go verify whether my theory is right or not. Alice hurriedly runs toward where the haunted object was. What on earth is Alice thinking? Mosquito in there, mosquitoes such a pain, especially when we're trying to catch. Why is it so fast? Resort really needs to step up the pest control game. Anyway, let's go check it out. There was no way you could, like, you could read that in your head, fine enough, but not out loud. Okay. Anyway. No matter how many times I see it, it's still so scary and asymmetrical. No need to force yourself, Alice. No, I'm fine. More importantly, there should be something around here. Something invisible, yet definitely tangible. What's that? Without offering much explanation, Alice scurries around the haunted object like a nervous but determined little rabbit. She paws at the air, feeling around as if searching for something. To speed things up, she even puts her nose and ears to work, her nose twitching to pick up scents, her ears rotating non-stop. She's trying so hard. You're just about to jump in and help her out of the slightly awkward situation when Alice suddenly seems to actually touch something. Without a moment's hesitation, she clenches her fist and punches the air right in front of her, and right where there was nothing before, an object slowly shifts from invisible to visible. Like some thin wires. Or like a projector. Found it! This is it. This is...
Alice! This is... Huh.
Yeah.
A holographic projector. And it looks like it's the latest model. It can create hyper-realistic, full 3D images. The incorporeal ghosts and the objects we saw, they're just illusions projected by this thing. For someone trying to fake a haunting, this is honestly kind of pathetic. But with the power to stay invisible, it managed to trick us all.
I see. Since no one could spot the source of the projection, everyone thought these holograms were supernatural. But how did they manage to make the projector invisible?
Wise, you were the one who gave me the idea. On the ship, you said, "Deja vu is a signal from our subconscious. Don't ignore that feeling." So I started thinking carefully about where this deja vu feeling was coming from. Figuring out the holographic projector part was easy. The real challenge was finding out how they made it invisible. Until I realized we've seen something like this before. That's where the deja vu came from.
I got it. The drones Grace sent to help us with the Aqua Blaster ride.
Drones? Now that you mention it, we did see them appear and disappear right in front of us. You think it's using the same kind of tech?
As far as I know, New Eridu doesn't have any stable technology that can make objects fully invisible. But if the drones can go invisible for short periods, there must be some new tech I haven't seen before. So I'm guessing that same technology was applied to the projector. Even though searching for invisible objects with paranormal images right in front of me is still terrifying, at least I guessed right.
Good job, Alice. Thanks to you, we're finally uncovering the truth. Now let's get in touch with Grace and confirm it.
You contact Grace through Knock Knock, who is on vacation here with the folks from Bellbug Heavy Industries. The moment the topic turns to something mechanical, she shows up in less than 5 minutes.
I'm here! That holographic projector you mentioned. Mind if I take a quick look?
Please, we'd appreciate your input, Miss Grace. We're trying to find out if these projectors use the same tech as the drones you brought.
She takes the projector and examines it closely.
You're right. They all have the same surface material. chameleon coating.
Chameleon? Is that some kind of rare new material?
Yes. The military's been hoping to develop a new tech that can make weapon systems or combat personnel invisible. Defense contractors have been pulling their hair out over this for years. And chameleon coating was 3Gate's military tech's solution, though it barely passed the bar. When sprayed on equipment surfaces, this material can achieve visual camouflage by blending into the surrounding colors through temperature control. But the problem is, it's not stable. Low temperatures, infrared exposure, even a little physical impact, any of those can instantly break the camouflage.
No wonder it only took one punch from Alice to knock the projector visible again.
I mean, she's pretty strong as is, but that... okay.
Exactly. Since it's still full of flaws, the material isn't usable for actual military applications, which is why 3Gates Corp hasn't made it public. They're currently working on fixing these issues, and that's where Bellabog Heavy Industries comes in. Ben struck a deal with them at a friendly price, and I received a batch of chameleon to help them test and improve. That's the story behind the drones.
Thanks for explaining. So, since this invisibility tech is flawed, it hasn't hit the market yet, right?
Other companies might have struck deals with 3Gates Corp like we did, but I'd say most of the material's still in their hands.
I see. Looks like we finally unmasked the ghost.
By the way, on my way over here, I overheard some people talking about hauntings. Judging by your reactions, is 3Gates Corp involved?
I'd say there's an 88% chance.
Of course.
We lack direct evidence and can't confirm if Willis's actions were ordered by the company. But at the very least, we know that there are hidden projectors scattered around the resort, projecting those creepy images.
Why 88%, Alice? It's the most symmetrical number.
Well, I can't sit back and do nothing. Sweet Pea's been under a lot of stress lately, and both Anton and Ben could really use this break. No way I'm letting their precious time off get ruined like this.
Miss Grace, could you lend us a hand? Finding the other hidden projectors might take a while, but something you just mentioned gave me an idea.
Alice stands on tiptoes and whispers something into Grace's ear.
That's a brilliant idea! Leave it to me. I should be able to take care of it in no time.
Thank you. Wise, can I borrow your phone for a moment? We'll be right back. You and Yuzuha just wait here for a bit.
Sure, but what are you gonna do?
Sure, no problem. But I'm curious, what exactly are you planning?
Obviously, we'll fight ghost stories with science.
Oh. You hand the phone to Alice. She and Grace walk off, chatting about something. Really seems like they're hitting it off. After a while, she comes back with the phone, places it in your hand, and calls over Manato, and leads you back both to another haunted object. Look carefully. Do you see anything in the frame that isn't actually here? And don't forget to make me look cute. What? What? Are we filming? Here's your phone back. Guys, want to take a quick photo? Don't forget to use the paranormal filter. Photo? Yeah, aim it at where I'm standing and see if there's anything strange in the camera view. Ah, okay. I mean, camera screen reveals the outline of a previously invisible holographic projector. As you hit the shutter, the phone's flash bursts, just like that projector. Oh, projector becomes visible. Perfect. The paranormal camera works like a charm. This is very fitting because of the Genshin event that I just recorded for, like, what was it? I did that in the afternoon? Yeah, so like not even 12 hours ago. Or like just over 12 hours ago. So it can detect invisible objects. How does it even work? Like Chris mentioned before, the chameleon coating is highly sensitive to infrared light, so she and I modified the camera's sensor and flash on the phone. With the paranormal filter on, you can both pinpoint the projector's exact location on screen and disable its cloaking by taking a photo. There are quite a few projectors hidden around the resort. With this camera, finding them all in one go will be way easier. Alice! I'm honestly impressed. Makes me want to give you a good head pat. Hey, you're totally petting me already. That tickles. Cut it out. Anyway, Yuzaha, Mato, can you roughly pinpoint the locations of the remaining projectors? Once you've got that down, might as well use the camera to determine their exact positions and retrieve them. But leave it to me. I've got a pretty good idea where those goons might have stashed them. Yeah, certain areas are giving off a weird vibe. I'll go check them out. Three nod in silent agreement and head off to their respective haunted locations. This story's so good, man. Find remaining projectors, another ghost balloon gone, and another projector appeared. Looks like we've cracked this paranormal case. Let's team up with our Spook Shack buddies and dismantle all those projectors. Smells like just it did by the projector. Up close, the scent here matches the one from the projector perfectly. Let's see what shows up on the camera. So that's their sneaky little game. Not exactly playing fair and square, but it looks like there are little tricks in here. Good, my nose didn't let me down. Nice, nice.
Cruise between islands and shoot away.
Looks like there's
Aren't you
something
curious
over
what that
here.
feels like?
I can faintly hear something like a subtle mechanical noise. Perhaps it's just my imagination. Could you check the camera just in case? Just as I thought. Now that we know what these things really are, they're way easier to track down. Let's get rid of this projector and make these unsettling, totally asymmetrical images disappear for good. Just as I thought, the ghost won't stay hidden for long.
Feel the pulse of life on your board.
If I were them, I'd put the projector right here. Stand right here and check with the camera. I have a feeling you're in for a little surprise. I knew they'd hide a projector in a place like this. Once you get how they operate, it's easy to guess how they think. By the way, Wise, when you were taking photos earlier, did you make sure to get my cute side? After gathering all the holographic projectors hidden around the resort, you gather Therese, Iggy, and MP looking into the projectors to gain hide their shot.
And that's the whole story. So there's no need to worry about any so-called haunting now. We've recovered all the projectors that caused this mess.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. I always knew there was nothing wrong with the resort my father left me.
Miss, here. Take this handkerchief to wipe your tears. Everyone, thank you for stepping in to help during such a crisis. And now I'm almost certain. 3 Gates Corp is definitely behind all of this.
That jerk Willis, he won't stop until he completely destroys us.
We were one step away from taking over the resort, but right when we hit rock bottom, we managed to bounce back. Of course he's doing everything he can to interfere. Those stupid minions he brought to cause trouble were probably just a distraction to keep us busy while his other lackeys snuck around installing these projectors everywhere. After that, they could control the hauntings remotely without needing to stick around. No wonder Minato didn't spot anyone at the time.
It all adds up. Time to report them to public security.
No, we can't. Not yet. We've checked all the surveillance footage from the resort, but none of them caught Willis's men in the act. Willis is no amateur. A fox like him wouldn't leave obvious evidence. Having dealt with the resort for so many years, he probably knows exactly where all the cameras are.
And besides the chameleon coating, there's no other evidence linking these projectors to 3 Gates Corp right now. They could easily claim they had nothing to do with any of this.
This can't be. What should we do? Is there really no way to stop them? We need to catch them in the act.
To make them stop for good, we'll need to catch them red-handed. Even the slickest fox can't talk their way out when caught in the act.
But how can we know when they'll come back to stage another haunting?
It might not even be about setting up another haunting. Like I just said, Chameleon is still really unstable as an invisibility material. Willis is pulling tricks with a tech that's barely holding together. Anything unexpected could expose the projectors. And when that happens, the whole ghost story collapses. He must know the risks and has a backup plan.
I see. So you're saying that if something happens, he'll definitely send someone to retrieve the projectors.
I understand now. I'll update Mia and Helen on the situation. Willis's men might show up again soon, and we'll all be ready for them. We'll be there to support you guys when the time comes. Please, don't let them get away with it.
Of course. Leave it to us.
Ooh. Battle plan is set. All that's left is for the masterminds to take the bait. Talk to Bell and prepare for the ambush. Wise, everyone's ready. All we gotta do now is wait for Willis and his crew to walk right into our trap, then we'll catch them all at once. How about you? Are you ready? If you're good to go, let's find a spot to stake them out. Ooh. This is so cool. This is such a Scooby-Doo-esque situation too. Good old stakeout. Hiding in a spot where few would think to look, you spot a group of sneaky thugs quietly slipping to the resort. They look uneasy and you can hear every word they say. What the heck? We did put it here, so why is it completely gone? You idiot. Why is a simple job and you still blow it? Don't just tell me you messed up on the spot. Projectors don't just grow legs and leave. Well, this is definitely the right spot. I even double checked with you when I installed it last time, don't you remember? Ugh, damn, you're right. But how the hell did it go missing just like that? Finds out, we're all screwed. Whatever, no time for this. We'll figure it out later. We've still got a bunch of projectors to pick up. Let's get moving. Just as I thought. They walked right into our hands. Sounds like they're the ones who brought the projector here too. But I don't see Willis among these people. No surprise there. A sly old fox like him would never get his own hands dirty. Still, this is good enough. We got them red-handed and there's no talking their way out of it. So should we strike now? Pop up behind them out of nowhere and catch them totally off guard? Alice, why do I get the feeling you're really into scaring people? That's funny. I find it funny that you can actually like stop midway, I guess just in case you're like on mobile and don't want to do a fight. Hi guys, how's it going? Oh, so it wasn't even the big guy that was talking. Oopsie, whatever, it's fine. Since we've already started the hornet's nest, let's take down these thugs first and find out who's really pulling the strings. You idiot, who else could it be? We've been spotted, I told you to move faster. So want to throw hands, boys, helmets on, keep your heads safe, let's show them what we're made of. You just say no. Oh, it's so silly, like Genshin.
What the hell? Where did these guys come from?
So you guys ever think about maybe, I don't know, giving up?
I like all the voice lines.
Give up my ass! I don't know how we got exposed, but... Don't think you're getting out of here in one piece either!
We're the owners of this resort, what do you mean? Okay, we'll take it then.
Surprise!
Don't be mad!
I'll handle this, but take me shopping later.
I love that voice
Yeah. And then maybe soft touch
line. You
of
can tell I'm
cinnamon.
really into something that I can really say I love.
Score one for me.
Oh, oh.
I got this, Alice!
Out of my way!
Sweep the wimps away!
Stay on offense!
Keep it up! You're gonna pay! Yakama's itching to jump in!
Move it!
Too much gunpowder? You can't run right kick!
You're all riddled with flaws.
The defeated thugs try to escape, but everyone at the resort swarms in and takes them down.
Stay put and don't try anything funny. Public security's on their way.
Let me go! What did we even do to make you call public security, huh?
Let me think. Breaking into the resort store, malicious damage to property, assaulting staff, and wearing that asymmetrical helmet. I'd say that's plenty to press charges.
Oh my goodness, Alice, I love her. Don't mind me, just gonna post this on Discord. It all goes back to the symmetry.
Huh? What kind of charge is that last one?
EG and I searched these
EG.
guys. Willis wasn't here, and none of them look like Three Gates Corp employees.
In other words, these guys look like a bunch of thugs who broke into the resort with no connection to Three Gates Corp. Of course, that's just on the surface.
Hiring thugs to fake hauntings, how awful. Just spill the beans about Three Gates Corp, and honestly, maybe we'll go easy on you. You better think this through.
Three Gates Corp? That huge company under Tops? And what's this ghost haunting business? I have no clue what you're talking about. Hey, listen! We hit the resort simply because you people ticked us off. So we're here to mess with the place. I planned it, they carried it out. That's all there is to it.
How much did Willis pay you? We'll double it!
Willis? Never heard of him. Don't know what you're talking about. We make our living with our own two hands.
That's enough. Monato, would you mind locking them up until public security arrives?
Monato takes away the restrained thugs and then returns to the group.
Yuzuha, are you still planning to use Denny's to turn them? To be honest, Spook Shack's in the doghouse in terms of cash right now.
I'm also a member of Spook Shack. I can chip in if you need funding.
It's okay, Alice. I was just feeling them out. Judging by their attitude, I'd say Willis has already paid them a pretty hefty hush fee. No point wasting time on them. Anyway, after tonight's counter-strike, Willis probably won't be making any bold moves for a while. As for whether these thugs will rat him out, we'll let public security handle that.
Does that mean we don't have to worry about more hauntings happening again?
The thugs Willis hired have all been caught. There's no one left to do his dirty work for now. Of course, he might hire another group of thugs, or even do it himself. But if he tries anything again, we won't let him get away with it.
At least the music festival won't be affected.
The music festival kicks off tomorrow night. At least this time Willis won't be able to do anything. If our festival and attractions combo goes well, the resort's popularity should be in a pretty good spot after this.
Although this is good news, it's a shame that after all the chaos these past few days, the whole haunted resort thing has blown up all over Internaut. This kind of negative publicity's already doing some real damage. But hey, it's still way better than when we first opened, back when nobody wanted to come at all. Thanks to all of you, the resort's finally back on track.
those people spreading wild rumors online without knowing the full story. If it weren't for them, the result would be way more popular.
MP, don't say that. Honestly, I'm already really happy we've gotten this far in such a short time. At least now, even with the ghost rumors, we can still keep the resort running.
Oh, right! Speaking of which, I've been scrolling through internet posts these past few days, and it seems like people's opinions about our resort are starting to shift.
You sound like Belle.
Hold on, let me pull it up. Look! Since the hauntings were just spooky but didn't cause any real harm to people, quite a few paranormal enthusiasts are getting super interested in the place. Let me see. Wow, you're right! There are even posts calling us a must-visit summer hotspot, with guides on where to take the best photos. What on earth are these people thinking?
Aren't you the same, my lady? You say you're scared of ghost stories and supernatural stuff, but deep down you're dying to run into some spooky events yourself.
No, I'm not!
Cute.
Anyway, what if we flip this whole haunting thing around and use it as a publicity stunt to attract more visitors? It might even help offset the negative press we got the past couple days.
No, let's just end it here. I don't want to use something like this to make money off the resort my father left me. MP, could you help gather all the holographic projectors we've recovered so far and hand them over to public security?
Okay, Therese.
All right, let's shift gears. Time to help Alice and Yuzuha prepare for tomorrow night's music festival.
Right. Thanks, everyone. The bands Mr. Arnold invited will be here tomorrow for rehearsal, and we've already pushed out all the ads. Though, with the budget we've got, it's only a small promo campaign.
Leave all the preparations to us. Now that everything's back on track, it's time to share the wonders of summer with all our guests.
Belle and I will help too. Let's make the most of it and spend an amazing summer night together.
We got this!
Cute. In perfect sync, everyone stacks their hands together. Summer isn't over yet, the storm has passed, and tomorrow will be full of hope once again.
Summer. If only it could last forever.
What a good quest! And that was only part of it, because there was... Oh, we're still going. Looks like this whole haunting business has finally settled down. Now we can properly focus on getting the music festival ready. The big day's almost here, but we've still got a mountain of details to sort out. But first things first, it's already pretty late. Let's get some rest and power through it tomorrow. Looks like I can finally get a good night's sleep. Staying up late is a lady's worst enemy when it comes to beauty. Wise, you better get some sleep too. No sleeping in tomorrow morning, okay? You all get some rest too. Good night, enjoy the sound of the waves. Okay, I'm gonna stop
Welcome to
recording here,
Fantasy Resort.
because wow, my voice is already kind of shot. Jeez. Alright, thanks for watching.